out? It's your boy Hack to the Tech to the Get That Check. What's going on, everybody? Today, I want to talk about some things going on in the music industries. What up? So, I want to talk about this, what's his name? YNW MELLY. You know what I mean? WNY MELLY. So he got accused of freaking killing two of his friends. Now, this is the first rapper, I believe. He's not the first rapper to be on death row. He's facing the death penalty. But imagine they go through with it all the way. Like, they give him the death penalty. He's going to be the first rapper to be hit to die from the death penalty ever. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to use him as an example. You know what I mean? I believe he's from Florida. I never really heard his music, you know what I mean? But I know the story was that allegedly him and one of his boys killed these two other I don't know if they were close friends. I don't know if they were acquaintances, but so it turned out that they ended up killing them, allegedly. I don't know if they really did, because I don't know what is the evidence they got on them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They don't got them on camera. I think I remember hearing that that he rapped about it, that he spoke about it in his lyrics or something like that. Like way back, you know what I'm saying? They said that he rapped about the situation and that he admitted to it or whatever in his raps or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I just heard through the grapevine. You know what I mean? Well, I don't believe in a death penalty. I don't believe that this young rapper should face a death penalty. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, if he did the crime, he got to do the time. And, you know, I mean, but a lot of people do prefer to just die than to face life in prison. But then why are you doing the crime? You know what I'm saying? Like, that just don't register to me. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Like, period. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know, I've been watching some of the trial. You know, I've seen some of his old pictures when he's been in court or arrested, and he's looking really vicious. He's laughing. He's mocking the system. You know what I mean? The system's just gonna make an example out of him, you know, for doing these things. You know what I'm saying? But if he's innocent, he's innocent. They gotta let him go. Okay? Y'all gotta be fair. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I gotta be fair. If the young man is innocent, you gotta let him go. Cause things may flip. You know. I remember at first they took him facing the death penalty away. They took it off, and now they brought it back. Why do they want to kill this young man so bad? You know, there's so many other people that do more horrible crimes that don't receive the death penalty. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't get it. You know? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gonna let that guy Eric Garner who killed Nipsey, slide, and y'all gonna give this dude, this young man, the death penalty. I mean, I'm not saying Eric Garner deserved the death penalty. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Plus, he had help. He had, if allegedly he had help. Allegedly, I don't know if really did. Anyway, let's move on to something else. I also saw something about Fat Joe. Panda shop was talking about Fat Joe. That something about he brought Mase back. And you know, all right, so this is what happened. When Fat Joe loves Eminem. And Fat Joe wanted Eminem on the track. And it was really hard to get Eminem on the track. You know what I'm saying? So he knew, you know, he worked this out. He planned this out. You know what I mean? He planned this out. And I believe him. I dead ass believe that he brought Mase back into rapping. He probably spoke to him. He was like, yo, come out, let's rap, you know what I'm saying? Let's work on this project. I got Eminem on it. I'm trying to get Eminem on it, or, you know what I'm saying? Or he probably even told him Eminem was already on it, whatever. So anyway, so it's Fat Joe's on it, Eminem's on it, a few other people are on it. You know what I mean? A few of the rappers. I think Remy Ma's on it too. And so all these people love Mase. Like, Mase was is their favorite rapper, like, since back in the day. You know, when he was rolling with Big and Puff, you know what I'm saying? Mase goes way back, like way back. You know, people loved this dude because he used to come with that, come if you want to, come if you want, baby I'ma want to, baby I'ma want you, baby I'ma want you when nobody wants you, money I'ma front you, blah blah, you know what I mean? So they loved this dude. So what Fat Joe did, he went to go have a talk with Mase. You know, that's where you could tell Fat Joe's man intelligent. And I saw Fat Joe at the PR parade, might I say. And I saw him, he wasn't hiding. He just, you know, he looked a little stressed out. All right, he looked a little stressed out. Maybe because it was hot out or something. It was too hot out, too many people. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But he did look a little stressed out. He didn't look too happy at the PR parade, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and I could understand why, you know what I mean? With all these people talking, blah, 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 blah. Even me talking, but I'm not talking nothing bad about him. I'm just giving my opinion on him, you know what I'm saying? He definitely saw me. We definitely said what's up, and you know, I was like, yo, you heard what Panda Chop saying about you? And he was like, who's that? You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't even know who Panda Chop was, like, so he didn't even care, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So Fat Joe, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I be DMing Fat Joe, we talk sometimes, and you know what I'm saying? I just saw him, I just screamed out to him. I even took a picture, my man got it, DJ J Street, you know what I'm saying? He gotta send it to me, but whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah, he said he don't even know he don't know who Panda Chop is. He don't watch his videos, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. You know, I definitely doubt he'll ever get an interview from Fat Joe, you know what I'm saying? Or anybody that he wrote with. You know what I'm saying? And that's bad, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean? It's just bad. But anyway, so So yeah, he did look a little stressed out, you know what I'm saying? He didn't look too happy at the parade, you know what I'm saying? Scarlett was there. Scarlett there, I think she was on the float. You know what I mean? I can go check my Instagram. I posted it. I can't really post it here on YouTube because I get a copyright claims, and you know it won't get that many views. You know what I'm saying? YouTube will try to hide it. Shout out to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I mean, people own this music, and you know what I mean? I mean, you know, it is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I mean, if it's not gonna get the views that, you know, if it's not gonna get viewed, then why even post it? I mean, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, but I might post it without sound. I'll post it without sound. I'll detach the sound. I'll talk over it like, hey, back the fuck up, back the F up, get the hell out of New York, go to PA with that ish. Anyway. So yeah, so what Fat Joe probably did, he went to Mase, he was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, I got this track, I want you on, you know what I'm saying, let's do this for the culture, let's do this for hip-hop, and boom, they was working on the track. And Panda Chop was trying to say that Fat Joe was lying about bringing Mase back to hip-hop, but because Mase came back. Mase dropped that song, Welcome Back, Welcome Back, Welcome Back in 2004. And Fat Joe released Lean Back Remix 2005, which was a song that Mase, Eminem is on, which is a dope lineup, you know what I'm saying? Never realized that, right? So, but let me tell you something. It takes a while to work on a posse cut, right? Even if that wasn't the posse cut, really, you know what I'm saying? But it kind of was, but it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But it takes some time to bring people together, you know what I'm saying? And it just takes a little bit of time, you know what I'm saying? Unless you know right and exact who you're gonna get on it, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes somebody just randomly, but, you know, you could tell Fat Joe wanted Eminem on this track, this Lean Back remix. I mean, it makes sense, you know what I'm saying? He was the hottest thing at the time, and you know what I mean? Getting Mase on it is dope, you know, coming back, you know what I mean? And then after Fat Joe told him, Mase decided, you know what? Let me go back. You know what I'm saying? Let me make a record, let me put it out there before Fat Joe drops this Lean Back record, you know what I'm saying? So boom, so that's probably what happened, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Facts, you know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? I definitely think Fat Joe did bring Mase back, and you know what I mean? Facts. And then the last thing I want to talk about is DJ Drama. So DJ Drama got his chains taken, his chains snatched in Canada. Allegedly, because he didn't check in. He didn't check in with Canada. I don't know who you're supposed to check in Canada. You know what I mean? I saw them talking on the Breakfast Club about it. Charlemagne the guy was laughing at them for, they're like, Canada? You know what I'm saying? The only people you gotta check in is with immigration, you know what I mean? So allegedly, like, something had to do with Drake. I'm like, Drake? I mean, is Drake like that on the low? You never know. Remember his boy, it was a couple years ago, his boy was going into a hotel and he got lit up. Blah, 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 blah. His boy got lit up. He was walking into a hotel, he was eating, and they lit him up. Blah, 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 blah. They lit him up, you know what I'm saying? It's caught on video, man. It's horrible. It's horrible, man. Yo, rest in peace to that dude, man. Yo, it's horrible. Why'd they light him up like that, man? You know, like, did it have to do with Drake? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think about these things, man. Canada don't play either, man. Canada don't play. You know what I'm saying? So they snatched DJ Drama's chains and, you know, flashing it around. I heard they smacked him up, beat him up or something. They jumped him, took his chains, and allegedly they're giving them back. They gave him back. They returned it, you know what I mean? Somehow he got him back. Maybe he called Drake. He's like, yo, Drake, give my chains back so I don't look like a herb, you heard? You know what I'm saying? Don't make it in the land of Canada thing. You want that to happen. Atlanta versus Canada? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man. A lot of crazy is going on in hip-hop nowadays. Facts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of crazy things going on in the world. I heard about that UFO that dropped in Las Vegas. It dropped in somebody's backyard, and this guy called up. He was like, yo, there's a UFO in my backyard, and the alien is 10 feet tall, and he's looking at me with his big eyes, and he wants to hold me in his hands, and whatever the F he was saying, I don't even know, man, but he was just kept talking, and this lady on the phone was like, wait, what? So there's a 10 feet alien in your backyard, and he wants to what? He's gray and he has a big mouth. Like, how do you have time? How do you have time? I wouldn't even be able to pick up a freaking phone if I saw something like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would be recording I'm probably recording it and just looking at it like, probably with a burner in my hand or something, or with a kitchen knife or something, like, what are you doing in my backyard? Crazy, you know what I'm saying? I will not call the police. Like, even if an alien dropped in my backyard, that dude was such a snitching on aliens, son. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the alien thug life who got snitched on. You know what I mean? But somehow he returned to the Matrix. He disappeared. You know what I'm saying? He disappeared, and the spaceship disappeared like it was never even there. But they saw it drop. They heard the pop. And they saw the beings, allegedly. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't call it. In love with this rap is loyal and all for it. What's a dude to do with a blah, 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 blah. Alright, yo. It's your boy Hack to the Teck. To get that check, don't forget to like, subscribe, share it, you know, pressing the alert bell, and you already know how it go, for sure. I'm out, son. Peace. You know what I'm saying?